The first question: what are the 5-step process of recognizing revenue? The first step is identify the contract with customers. The second step is identify the separate performance obligation in the contracts. The third step is determine the transaction price. The fourth step is allocate the transaction price to the separate performance obligations. The fifth step is recognize revenue when each performance obligation is satisfied. The second question: what are a performance obligation? The performance obligation is a promise in a contract to provide a product or service to a customer. A performance obligation is if a customer can benefit from a good or service on its own or together with other readily available resources. When does a company satisfy its performance obligation? A company satisfy its performance obligation is when a customer obtains control of the good or service. Company satisfy performance obligation either at a point in time or over a period of time. Companies recognize revenue over a period of time if one of the following criteria is met. A customer receives and consumes the benefit as a seller performs. A customer controls the assets as is created, or the company does not have an alternative useful asset. The third question: what are transaction price? The transaction price is the amount of consideration a company expects to receive from a customer in exchange for transforming goods or service. The fourth: if more than one performance obligation is, how do we allocate the transaction price? If one then more performance obligation is, allocate the transaction price is based on a relative fair values.